Ones for Texas.
Breaking news at 4 o'clock right off the top. Black smoke billowing out of a Fort Worth warehouse more than 3.5 hours after a fire started there. Drone Force 11 giving us an aerial view of what firefighters have been battling all day, why a shelter-in-place order has now been issued.
You're fired. President Donald Trump's chief strategist, Steve Bannon, is out. Who had some influence in his departure?
I don't know what my feelings are. I'm not angry so much as I just don't understand it.
Then we are hearing from the father of the American killed in the Barcelona terror attack, what his son was celebrating in Spain. And we begin with that breaking news out of East Fort Worth, where firefighters are battling a 5-alarm warehouse fire where one firefighter has already been injured.
Authorities say furniture inside helped feed those flames, and it started around 12:30 near Beach in Lancaster. We do have team coverage for you. Marianne Martinez live with details on a shelter-in-place order that Ken just mentioned around the building. But we begin with Yonah Gavino at the site of that fire.
We know now that, unfortunately, one of those firefighters who rushed out here was injured while battling those flames. You can see right there by all the fire trucks, dozens and dozens of firefighters are out here. That one firefighter who was hurt was transported to the hospital. At last check, he is okay. Take a look at what these firefighters have been battling for hours. Fire officials tell me their highest priority right now is keeping the fire from spreading to a nearby chemical storage facility. Flames already engulfed cardboard boxes, everything in its path. While they haven't evacuated residents, the fire department has asked Oncor to shut off power lines close to the building. With all the water and flames, there is that added danger of someone getting electrocuted. So far, the fire hasn't spread past this area.
The occupancy on the left of that one is a chemical storage facility, so we're again trying to hold the fire, not let it progress into that section. And then the other side is a cardboard recycling facility.
And this river you see right behind me is actually runoff from all those gallons of water that firefighters have been pouring onto the flames to try to get it under control. Coming up at 5, how long it could take crews to battle the flames. Live in Fort Worth, Yonah Gavino, CBS 11 News.
All right, Yonah, we'll see you at 5. Thank you. A shelter-in-place order has been issued for the neighborhood around that fire. Authorities are worried that the smoke could be toxic. Marianne Martinez live for us on the corner near East Vickery Boulevard. And Marianne, what are people in that area exactly being asked to do?
Well, Ken, they're being asked to stay indoors and close windows and doors, make sure all of that is shut so they don't have any of that smoke that they come into contact with. Now, go ahead and look at the fire, at this plume of smoke right now. It's actually very light and very light in color compared to what it looked like about 4 hours ago when it started burning. It was straight up in the air, thick black smoke. Now, firefighters are worried about what could be in that smoke. Let's go ahead and take a look at the area where that shelter-in-place notice is being applied to right now. It's Polytechnic Heights, just south of Lancaster. Now, remember, this is a furniture warehouse that's on fire. Firefighters don't know what kind of chemicals are in that furniture. There is also a chemical plant next to the warehouse that is on fire, and there was a concern earlier that the fire could spread to that. Out of an abundance of caution, people in the area are being asked to stay inside their homes, close windows and doors. Many Poly residents who were home when the fire started came outside to take a look at the fire, including Troy Dunn.
I didn't really know what it was. I mean, I was coughing a little bit more than normal.
Now, Fort Worth's Office of Emergency Management is keeping an eye on this, looking at the weather conditions, because that was another factor that played into this. The wind really shifted that plume of smoke down right on top of the houses for some period of time, maybe in the 1 o'clock hour. They're going to keep monitoring that, and of course we will too, and bring you any updates. Reporting live from Fort Worth, Marianne Martinez, CBS 11 News.
All right, Marianne, thank you.